Welcome to the Deep Dive.
Okay, so our mission today is pretty clear. We're digging into the source material, specifically an IGN review, to figure out what happened with the Battlefield 6 single-player campaign.
Right. 7 years is a long wait.
Exactly, and you'd expect something bold. But the sources, well, they paint a different picture. Less bold, much less revolutionary.
Yeah, the core thing that jumps out straight away is this idea that it has little interest in innovation. It's actually looking backward, like way back, 2 console generations ago, apparently.
So all that development time, that budget, and it's just a sidearm compared to multiplayer. That's the initial hit.
That's the immediate takeaway, yeah. A massive project basically sidelined.
Okay, let's break that down. The design paradox. Because on one hand, the review does say the technical stuff is solid, right? Gunplay is snappy, you got that satisfying weight.
Correct. Mechanically, shooting feels good.
But then, it's short. Really short. 9 missions, 5 hours maybe. So if the guns feel good, where's the disconnect? Why isn't the level design working? Well, it fails because it feels like a relic. The review uses this great analogy, actually. An early mission in some abandoned World War II tunnels.
Okay.
It calls that an unfortunate symbol for the campaign as a whole. A relic of first-person shooter design dressed up in a new guise. Basically, old ideas and shiny new graphics.
Ah, gotcha. So that translates to boring objectives.
Pretty much. It's described as rinse and repeat, you know? Destroy these anti-aircraft guns, now destroy these SAM sites multiple times. The source says it just becomes downright boring.
And what about those big, spectacular battlefield moments, the stuff the series is known for?
That's another key criticism. A lot of those big set pieces, they're on rails.
Oh, so you're just watching.
Exactly. You feel like a passenger, not the soldier actually doing the cool stuff. It takes away all your agency.
Right. That feels like a huge missed opportunity, especially for Battlefield.
It's a massive contradiction because technically, the game looks and sounds very impressive. Explosions are spectacular. Gunfire sounds real. And ironically, the destruction tech, the thing that forces you to scramble for cover as buildings crumble, that's highlighted as one of the more exciting moments. But those moments are apparently quite rare.
So the tech is there, but they don't build the gameplay around it consistently.
That seems to be the core issue, yeah. They have this signature feature, but the mission design often forgets about it.
Okay, this brings up influence too. The review mentions Call of Duty.
It does. It says the map and objective design feel, oddly, very much a Call of Duty campaign, which is quite a statement for a Battlefield game.
Definitely. Did they try anything different? What about those open combat missions, the OCMs? Like that one in Tajikistan with vehicles?
Yeah, they tried that. Ground vehicles, air vehicles, big open space, an attempt at large-scale action.
Did it work?
Well, according to the source, not really. It felt worryingly close to Modern Warfare 3's open combat missions.
Oh, right. Those had mixed reactions too.
Exactly. So it ended up providing only a thin veneer of choice. Looked open, but wasn't really offering deep tactical options.
And your squad. Dagger 13. Any help there?
Barely. There are these class abilities, like gecko tagging enemies, which apparently makes things ridiculously easy, but ultimately all the squad members end up playing practically the same, so no real tactical depth from them either.
Okay, so gameplay is repetitive, big moments are scripted, choice is limited, maybe the story holds together. What's the plot?
It's about taking down a rogue private military force called Pax Armada, which kind of ironically means armed peace.
Armed peace. Okay. And the backdrop is the collapse of NATO.
Right.
That sounds huge, potentially really interesting.
You'd think so, but the review slams the story for being oddly apolitical and just safe.
Safe. How can the collapse of NATO be safe?
By just not engaging with it, apparently. No meaningful commentary, nothing challenging. The result is described as feeling hollow. It seems like a calculated move to avoid any controversy.
And shepherd players towards multiplayer instead.
That seems to be the implication. Prioritize safety over substance.
Right. So wrapping this up, the big takeaway seems to be technically impressive, sounds amazing, a staggering spectacle at times.
Yeah, visually and orally strong.
But the campaign itself, it just fails to deliver on mission design, on plot, on innovation. It's a safe reimagining, not a step forward.
Exactly. A resistance to risk, choosing familiarity over invention.
Which brings us to the thought for you, the listener. With all the resources behind a huge franchise like this, why opt for safe and maybe even bland instead of investing in a truly bold single-player experience? What does that choice tell us about where the big-budget shooter genre is right now? Something to think about.